is this new app called Clubhouse, and it might be the end of celebrities. And we love to see it. Y'all already know what time it is. I got the black V-neck on. What is going on, y'all? Welcome to another King of Reads video. Girl, get into these plaits on my head. Get into these plaits. What is going on, y'all? I am back giving y'all a King of Reads video 1 week after Thanksgiving. I hope y'all are enjoying y'all day, enjoying y'all week. I hope y'all had a fabulous weekend, a fabulous Thanksgiving wherever you were at. Don't tell me where you at because I might tap in on your hand. But we got a couple of things to talk about. Clubhouse is literally going to be the end of celebrities as we know it. And I'm actually excited about it. I actually really love the fact that celebs are getting their butt roasted each and every day. I haven't downloaded the app yet, but I think I might. I'm not sure. Like, girl, it's already too much. Like TikTok, all these things. Like, I'm getting old, girl. I'm getting old. But I think I might like Clubhouse. I might do that. But we got a couple things to talk about. We got to talk about Tom Hanks' son, Chet Hanks, I think is his name, and his Jamaican accent. Apparently, he was in a Clubhouse, you know, chat thing or whatever, talking about it. And the girls were eating him up. Like, the girls was eating him up. And you also had, there was a rumor that Mulatto was in one of those clubhouses. And she was getting ate up too. But I'm not entirely sure that she was, because I haven't seen any video or any audio of her talking. But there was a Clubhouse talking about her specifically. So I definitely will be downloading Clubhouse, because this seems like it's just mess. And I love mess. We also got Kevin Hart was in Clubhouse too, and he was getting ate up for trying to protect men who don't need to be protected. And the stuff that he was saying in his little Netflix little joke thing, girl, we gotta talk about that. It's a lot. Saucy Santana out here being ableist. It is a bunch going on, and we're gonna drag all of it. And also, Real Housewives of Atlanta is going to be returning to us this Sunday. And we already got messed with Cynthia Bailey suing her ex-husband Peter Thomas for $100,000 and something from the nightclub shutting down. Didn't I tell y'all that Cynthia's pockets and credit was being messed up by Peter? But with all that being said, let's go ahead and get into this mental check-in. How is my mental doing today? I am doing good. I hope y'all are doing well too. I know I talk about myself a lot. I hope y'all are doing well. There's a lot going on. The pandemic just keeps, you know, pandemicking. And it's really starting to, like, it's really stressing me out, like, seeing these numbers continuously go up. We haven't came back and from the numbers from Thanksgiving yet. They haven't really hit yet, so it'll be like 2 weeks from that. Holidays are just kind of different this year. I did go to Memphis, and I was there. I think I was there for like 2 days. I dropped my cousin off. It was nice being around her and nice being around, you know, family. It was very, very limited. I'm still nervous after all of that. I'm still very, very nervous. I think I sneezed 2 days after, like the day I left, I sneezed. But they was cutting grass while my daddy was putting my brake pedal on my car, and I'm very allergic to like grass and all of that. So I was like, oh, my nerves has been on edge. But if you follow me on Instagram, that is at King of Reads. You'll see what I be doing every day. But other than that, I'm doing really good. I really just want to kind of rest a little bit. It's the third day in December. It really does not feel like I kind of really ran hard in November with content. And I plan on doing that the same this year. Well, not this year, this month, December, I'm planning on doing that. So a couple of things that I'm working on internally with myself and trying to get some stuff together. There's been so much interest in folks asking me to do a Patreon for extra content and stuff, and I've just been very reluctant because I just do not want to just come up with anything to charge folks, but I think I am going to be doing that and delivering that sometime this month, because there's a bunch of conversations that I want to have, but I want to have those with folks who are interested in seeing it. Because, girl, after y'all clocked me for the True Kitchen and Cocktails video, I'm like, okay, this is one of those conversations. I don't mind like folks clocking me and being mad at my opinion. That doesn't bother me. I haven't even really looked at the comments. I know what it is. But I want to have more controversial conversations like that on a Patreon. So if you're interested in that, please let me know. But like I said, my mental is doing good. My mind is just like trying to come up with new ideas after resting for a week. Y'all love the Thanksgiving struggle place. I'm glad y'all got y'all lives with that. It was fun recording and getting that content out for y'all. So I just love how y'all just be loving on me. I love it. But that's all I gotta say with my mental health check-in. Let's go ahead and get into this tea for today. So the tea for today is like I've been telling y'all about Clubhouse. Clubhouse is going to be the beginning of the end for celebrities because they are getting ate up left and right. There was, Kevin Hart was getting ate up last week for some stuff that he was saying, and I haven't had a chance to watch his Netflix new comedy special, whatever, but I heard it was terrible. I heard he made jokes about his daughter possibly allegedly being a hoe or something because of something she did, and it's just, Kevin Hart is just the worst of the worst to me. Like, he just, I don't know, he's just a sad case, just very sad case. So I might watch his special just to give y'all my commentary on it. Tell me if you're interested. See, that's one of some of the things that I would do, record and put it on Patreon. Like, that's what I would do. Like, I would do that. So if y'all are interested in it, let me know. What y'all would like to see from a Patreon, let me know that in the comments. I'll be very working on that. I'm also working on the Patreon for In the Middle as well because we recorded a lot of content this past weekend that was really, really good. I know a lot of folks love In the Middle with me, Deshaun, and T. So we did some really good content. I'm just content down for the 99 and the 2000, okay? Yeah, Kevin Hart got ate up, and then you had Tom Hanks' son, Chet Hanks, who was on Clubhouse discussing his Jamaican accent.
You're asking me, am I ever going to do the Jamaican accent again?
No,
I'm asking
regarding the environment. When you're in an environment where there are no Jamaicans, no people that understand or are sympathetic to the Caribbean, to Jamaicans at all. If you just
basically where you can capitalize
people, like, are you going to walk into a room of people and just use it, or are you gonna are you gonna limit it to
guys? It's really as simple as this. Like if I get on a binge where I'm watching a bunch of English gangster movies. And I go around and just going about my day-to-day business, like ordering a coffee at Starbucks, and I'm with my friend, and I go, "Hey, give me a latte, governor." Like, it's not coming from a place of, "Ooh, I'm going to shit on these English people." You know what I mean? Like,
English people weren't oppressed. English people were not oppressed.
And he was kind of trying to plead and say, well, he does it in a way that is not disrespectful to the culture, and it's the same way somebody will be, making fake British accents and all that. It's just fun for him. And he kept over-talking black women who were telling him, like, hey, British people, like, white British people are not oppressed. So you're taking something as a white man and you make it like it's cultural appropriation. It is like, it is terrorism. Like, stop that. Like, stop. And he just seemed to not want to understand that it is trash. Like, he just did not want to own that. Like, oh, I'm not doing it no harm. And that's the thing that gets me when people have conversations with folks about, hey, this is harmful to this community and this is the reason why. And folks always say, well, that's not my intentions. Intentions over impact. Your intentions might have been good to you, but the impact is not good for those people who are affected by it. It's the same thing of me, like, I watching Chasing Atlanta. Like, I was watching Chasing Atlanta this last episode, and I saw some of my favorite folks on the show, like, be transphobic. And it's just like, well, I didn't mean it like that, and this and that, and they find it all type of ways, but you literally referred to a trans woman as a T-slur on this show, and there's no cleaning that up. There is no cleaning that up at all. Like, it's just intentions over impact. Like, if people out here telling you, hey, you sit up here doing this, and this is harmful to folks, listen, especially when it's the person talking. I find myself always in those conversations whenever I'm talking about fat phobia and how it feels to be a fat person and maneuver in these spaces that are, not like anti-fat and fat phobic. Like, I'm trying to tell you how I feel about what my experiences are, and you keep telling me what you are experiencing as a non-fat person, a non-trans person, all of that. So it's just like, listen. Like, listen to black women, listen to fat black women, listen to fat folks, listen to trans folks, listen to the people. Oppression does not go back and forth. It's the same thing. There's no such thing as reverse colorism. There's no such thing as reverse colorism. There's no such thing as reverse racism. I can't be racist to white people. I can't. No matter how many things I say, they don't have no lips, they smell like mayonnaise, all of those things, it's not. white people are not being killed and murdered by me saying stuff like that, but black folks are. Black folks have literally heard words, their last words before they were hung on trees and all these things. Trans women have been misgendered. And like, you see what I'm going? You see what, like, dark-skinned people have missed out on opportunities because of their skin tone and have heard, like, hey, you too hard, you too masculine, you're this and that, like, that type of stuff. So we're talking about systematic stuff. We're not talking about somebody being ugly. It just reminds me of Queen Naija a little bit, the trash she's dealing with her son. I know I'm all over the place. Where her son posted on Instagram, from my Instagram, her son has an Instagram account, which I don't know why. I don't know what it is with folks like having kids in an Instagram account. I just really think it's too much. But Queen Naija's son had a post and was just asking, am I Asian? And folks was like, why would you post it? And she was like, well, my son, if he thinks he's Asian, but it's not your son, it's you posting. It's just very weird. It's just very weird. So Mulatto, I'm not sure if she was in there, but they had a whole conversation about her and her name. And Mulatto has been in some interviews, and now she's kind of saying that she is thinking about, you know, changing her name from Mulatto to Big Lotto. She said there's been a lot of backlash from it, and she just like probably wants to clean it up. I hope so. I really hope so. Like, Mulatto, like, for you to sit up here and, you know, have to fight back and push back at folks allegedly saying that you said colorism doesn't exist really is believable, because you are walking around with a name like Mulatto. Like, it's just not it. It's just like not it. Like, I don't get it. Like, change it to Big Lotto and move on. Like, it's just that simple. So I'm just like, I guess it's kind of hard for me to kind of like see that she didn't say that, considering her name is Mulatto. But I hope Mulatto figures that out. Like, y'all know I did a whole video about her and you know, the drama that she was dealing with the situation with the wigs and stuff. And girl, pay that girl that money back for them wigs, honey. Because hopefully that was like a week or so ago. But Clubhouse, I encourage folks to check it out. Tell me what you think about it, and if I should start one. There's a lot of political drama going on with the Trump administration, talking about pardons. I'm expecting a lot of folks to be pardoned. I'm expecting a lot of folks. They've been talking that Rudy Giuliani is out here looking for a pardon. Jared Kushner is looking for one. Like, all these folks are looking for pardons because it's gonna be a mess. It's about to be a mess, and I want to see some folks serve some time. I want to see this administration. I want to see some of you folks serve some time, because y'all out here been reckless as hell. So you got that going on. Then you got the Georgia officials, you know, who are trying to certify the election in Georgia because Trump lost Georgia. I mean, Georgia was blue, and it's not been done in so long. And like, you got these Republican officials in Georgia pissed off at the president. Now he out here, you know, saying all type of awful stuff, like calling out Brian Kemp, calling out all these folks. It was good when he was doing it to everybody else. He was good when he was out here calling black football players who taking the knee SOBs and saying all this derogatory stuff about Mexican judges or Latinx judges or whatever. Like, he had, like, it was all okay. Now he out here making comments about y'all who are not going by his way. Now y'all want to be out here talking about my life is in danger, or is this ridiculous? It's just like, it's hilarious to me. It's hilarious to me. Like, when I saw that little white Republican on TV, you know, talking about this has to stop, like such and such. I don't care. Like, I don't care. Like, y'all don't care. Y'all don't care until it's on y'all asses. So I don't care. Y'all need to be getting a taste of it. Y'all, he been doing stuff like this, so now it's an issue because y'all just really lets you know how politicians are. Like, it doesn't really matter till it affects me. But with that being said, girl, some more stuff to talk about. Jake Paul and this Nate Robinson stuff was hilarious. Like, I have not seen social media come together to laugh at something like this in so long. There were so many memes. Like, and sis Nate was talking so much trash, and he got knocked out by the most problematic white YouTuber who's been in and out of drama all for the last couple of years. And this black man got knocked out. Like, girl, black folks around the world were pissed off. Like, they wanted to, like, end him. They were so pissed. It was just funny watching all of this. And I knew nothing about it. I knew nothing about it, and he's just been trolling. Jake Paul has been trolling. This is white terrorism for me. It is way too much. Like, girl, it was just way too much. They was online acting a fool. But I cackled. I ain't gonna lie, I did cackle at all the mess that was going on. So you had other boxers who came out, and I can't think of his name. The rich black dude, the bald head. I don't remember his name. Really don't even care because he trash. But he, put out a word of support for him. It was just like, bro, it's gonna be all right. We got your back. But a lot of people clown the name saying, like, who trained you? Because there's no way that you, like, the way he was out, I was like, what is he doing? I knew that he was gonna get, like, once I saw the little clip, I said, oh yeah, I see what the girls are dragging. But, like, what is this? Like, so this celebrity boxing stuff is really kind of dangerous for the folks who don't have any type of training. Like, y'all don't have any type of training. Y'all go in. Who is training y'all? It started so many memes, so many videos, just hilarious mess. But I didn't even get a chance to even watch. I wasn't paying $50 to no Xfinity to watch them folks. Who was that? Mike Tyson and that. I wasn't watching that mess. I was not interested in that. But it was cute for what it was. Getting a good laugh on social media, which we all love to get a good laugh. What's wrong with a laugh every once in a while? But girl, Nate, we need you to figure that one out, sis. Like, we need you to figure it out. So the guy, the light-skinned guy, I can't think of his name, from P Valley, wants to go at Jake Paul now. So it's just like, is that gonna happen? I don't think so. I don't want to see any more black folks fight this man, because if it happened again, I don't think I'm gonna make it. If Jake Paul knocks out another black person, I don't think I'm going to make it. I really don't think. I think I would turn into a bunch of dust. Like, I would literally be dust. Like, honestly, I would be so much dust that I would be on the next season of his Dark Materials. Okay, like, I can't deal. But got other things to talk about. Cynthia Bailey is pressed boobs. This is pissed off. And this Real Housewives of Atlanta news. We got Real Housewives of Atlanta returning Sunday. It's a bunch of drama. And Cynthia Bailey is now filing a lawsuit against Peter Thomas. Cynthia Bailey is reportedly suing her ex-husband Peter Thomas over money she says she's owed. The lawsuit is related to their shared business venture, Bar One Atlanta. Peter's Bar One venture was adjacent to Cynthia's model agency, but Cynthia had to switch locations due to the building being in foreclosure. Peter broke the news to Cynthia on the show, claiming that he had been making regular rent payments to the landlord, but the landlord failed to make sufficient payments to the bank for the property's mortgage. Now, I've been telling y'all for a minute that, and it's been a running joke, and I've been joking and clowning, and like, Peter has literally ran Cynthia's like coin into the ground. Like, sis has like her credit, everything in the ground. Like, he would just be one of those folks that would go out here and get stuff and just put her name on it, or like, he would go out and do stuff, and he doesn't understand that when you go out here and make a $200,000 investment, even if my name is not on it, like, we're married, so they come after you, they coming after me too. Like, but in this situation, Cynthia went in with a joint business venture with her husband, but her husband is just like, her husband's just not a good money manager. He just like, Peter is just terrible at managing like businesses and funds. Like, every little bar that he has had has closed. Every little restaurant and stuff that he's had has just closed. Like, it's just, they have not made it. And don't get me wrong, most businesses, fall apart the first 5 years or whatever. They don't last, whatever. They don't last, whatever. But Peter is just, he's just not a good person when it comes to managing funds. And I'm glad that Cynthia has moved on, and she's, married now, and she got out of that relationship. But I can only imagine. Like, I remember one of my professors said, there is no romance without finance. Like, you cannot be out here marrying folks who are out here careless with their finances like that. I hate that for Cynthia Bailey. I hope they figure it out. But girl, that's a whole flaming mess. Now, moving on to more Real Housewives of Atlanta tea. As y'all know, it's coming on Sunday, which I normally do my watch parties for the first episode and the season finale. of Real Housewives of Atlanta. But girl, I can't do it this year because of COVID and all that. But there's, you know, this storyline for this season is supposed to be this alleged threesome that Portia was in, and Portia has came out and she's spoken about it. Portia Williams is finally speaking out on their Real Housewives of Atlanta Strippergate scandal. Girl, mess, this is coming from Gossip. As previously reported, a scandalous rumor surfaced that Portia Williams and friend of the show, Tanya Stam, had a threesome with a stripper hired to be entertainment at Cynthia Bailey's bachelorette party. Tanya denied it and reportedly stopped filming Real Housewives of Atlanta because of it. Kenya Moore was also seen in the Real Housewives of Atlanta trailer fueling the rumor by saying that she's heard sex noises that night. Now, I remember it now. Now, the stripper who's been called, you know, the person that was in between the sheets and stuff, said this: "To whom this may concern, I am not just a stripper, I'm the stripper," he said on social media. "I built an entire brand off of professionalism. It doesn't just stop here. I got fans, followers, and supporters who can attest to that. The rumors, allegations going on right now are straight BS." I've never heard of the stripper before. I mean, he's handsome, but I've seen way better strippers. But, you know, whatever. Portia recently chatted with Entertainment Tonight about the scandalous night, and the question, she neither confirmed nor denied that anything sexual took place between herself and the stripper, nor herself and Tanya. This is what Portia had to say. "To me, it was a good time. It was what it was. I don't really understand why it had to turn so negative. Maybe we'll kiki about it at the reunion. I'm still ready to have fun." So Portia didn't really deny or say it happened. She just said it was a good time. I think this is smart on Portia's behalf because it's just like, I ain't gonna give y'all too much because the show about to start and I need y'all to be watching to figure out. So I think this was very smart on her. But girl, we're gonna find out. Like, ooh, we're gonna find out. I don't really know if this is like going to be a good selling point for me to watch Real Housewives of Atlanta. I don't know, we'll see. But I will say that Real Housewives of Atlanta has, you know, reportedly started back filming after COVID concerns. And the production resumed filming soon after the Thanksgiving with new enhanced COVID-19 safety measures. So like I said, production has started back after Thanksgiving for Real Housewives of Atlanta, and they're supposed to be having more COVID safety protocols or measures or whatever. The ladies will now be spending more time together outdoors, avoiding crowds, and having daily health checks and getting tested regularly. This is what a source is telling Page 6. We're also told the cast and crew have been practicing enhanced hand hygiene and enhanced sanitation protocols for the equipment used at locations where they're filming. I don't think this is enough. Like, this is not enough. Like, we've been told several times at this point that people are not contracting COVID from stuff on surfaces. It's coming from breathing the same air as someone who has COVID, like air particles, like being in close proximity with folks who are COVID and do not have symptoms. That's what it is. I think testing regularly is good, but how often? Y'all testing every day? Because we know that it's an incubation period of what, like a week or so? So it's just like, I don't know, but you know, capitalism, we got to do this show because we got to make money. Bravo got to make profits. So it just is what it is. But girl, this is a mess. But you know, it's just like, and I'm reading this. Meanwhile, leading cast member Candy Burris is already putting herself in risky situations. She and her husband Todd was spotted out at a nightclub celebrating family friend Reginae Carter's 22nd birthday at a maskless gathering on Sunday. So it's just like, how are y'all sitting here doing? How are y'all out here doing these things, and then Candy out here going to maskless club appearance? Like, it's just, it make sense for me. Like, y'all can't be out here saying that y'all doing all these things, and then y'all got the cast out here doing stuff like this. Like, there's no way to social distance at a party. Like, it's not that serious. Resume turned 22. It's not that, like it's a 21st birthday party or 18. And Candy, your ass is grown as hell going to a 22-year-old's birthday party. Y'all can stay your ass at home. You got children at home and an elderly mother. Like, y'all just don't be thinking. What's not clicking? What's not clicking? Like, and then y'all had a nerve to post that shit all on social media. Like, y'all just don't really care. Girl, I'm so disgusted. But as you see, I'm turned up. Let's go ahead and get into part 2 of this King of Reese video.